Namaskar. Welcome back to the example number 10 for the event professional prospects. This example, we had a detailed discussion in the previous video wherein we studied a mail chart on his change of jobs and also promotion period. We studied with the help of the EPS tables. Now the same example we are going to discuss with the help of the PILT table, how far with the help of the key planets for change causing key planets and the promotion giving key planets are playing roles significantly in the Dasabhukti periods. How we can easily identify those planets with the help of the PILT table. Now let us examine with the help of the PILT table. Example 10, timing of event, change of job and promotion. We are going to study with the help of the PILT table in this video. This is the birth chart of that male native. We had a detailed discussion in the previous video with the help of the EPS table. Now we are going to study the change of job periods and also promotion period with the help of the PILT table through the key planets. Let me take you to the PILT page and we will discuss. Now we are on the PILT page. Let me choose EPS colors. So now all EPS colors which we assigned in the previous video has been given here. And let me choose the self-significators. So now what we have to do, we have to check the, destiny. So let us select KP check all, which is the destiny planet. 10th sublord is Mercury. Look at all the rulers of the Mercury. Mercury planet in star and sub, all planets are Mercury green color planets. Good. Only 8 and 12 obstacles are there. And also it is influenced by Mars and Sun, the pink shade planets. Mars is favorable with 9, it is indicating some weakness, but not detrimental. It can be considered as a change causing key planets. And what are the other planets influencing the Mercury? Sun. Sun is 9, 11, 5, and 9. Yes, this is the planet which is acting as the sublord. It is supportive for change. And Mercury, good key planet, is forming ruler linked to the sublord also. So though Sun is having some weakness, but Mercury is giving the strength, indicating that supportive for change only, not for loss. And Sun in the star of Saturn. Saturn is a blue planet. It is 2, 3, 1, 7 favorable with some weakness. So it has got weakness with the favorable. So it is supporting to the Sun. And other planets, Jupiter, favorable, good key planet. 1, 6, 3, 7, 11, 6, 12 is very good key planet. That is influencing the destiny planet at all levels, including the star lord of the sublord. So this Mercury, the 10th sublord, it is supportive for job prospects and also support for changes, not unfavorable, change for betterment only. So that way it is indicating. So now let us study the Dasa Lord. In which Dasa the native got the changes. Now actually running that Ketu Mahadasa. Ketu Mahadasa is running from 2017 February onwards. We are going to talk about Ketu Dasa only. So in Ketu Dasa, which are the Bugdis are favorable for the change of job? We are going to check. Change of job in Ketu Mahadasa. Which period he got the change, we have to check. First, what we have to do, we have to check the planet which are having the change causing key planet. So let us check all the 9 planets. Which are the change causing key planet? Ketu, Venus. Venus is supportive. But Sun, definitely Sun is change causing key planet. And Mars 4, 11, 12, 10, 2, 6, 10 karma, Trikon, and moving towards 9. It is also supportive for change, for betterment. This is also supportive for change. And Rahu 2, 2, 5, 8. This is also supportive for change. This Rahu also. And when compared, this is 2258, it is indicating some challenges. But Mars is supportive for change. Change means that self-significator itself, it is indicating fifth house or ninth house along with that favorable houses for the profession. This is supportive for a change. This is also supportive for change or challenges, we can say. And non Jupiter is a very good key planet for the professional prospects. And any other planet is having that change causing houses. No, that planet which is having the change causing key planet is Sun, importantly, and Mars. Then comes Rahu. Sun, Mars, Rahu are the favorable key planets for change. Out of them, Sun is strongest, then comes Mars is supportive for change, then comes the Rahu, right? So we have to keep these planets in our mind and we have to look at the Dasala. Out of these key planets, which planets are influencing the destiny for changes? Obviously, Sun being the sublord of the 10th sublord and also forming rural link to all the levels. Sun is at the sublord and also forming rural link to all levels. So Sun is the strong change causing key planet influencing the destiny itself. Okay, now the Ketu Dasa we are checking. Ketu is in the star and to a level and sub of Jupiter. They are all favorable. Already discussed, Mercury is the primary cuspal sublord planet influenced by Sun and of course Mars. Sun and Mars are playing role and sublord is influenced by Rahu and Rahu is at the last level. So this is also supportive and importantly the Ketu Dasa is influenced by the, Sun strongly and also Mars, then comes the Rahu. So they are playing role as a significant planet influencing the Ketu Mahadasa, right? So in that Sun and Mars are influencing the Mercury, that is 10th cuspal sublord planet, destiny planet, it's influencing planet. That Mercury planet itself is playing role at the star level, influenced by these planets. So now the Bugdilat, which are having the Sun, especially Sun or Mars, in their primary levels, in especially in the star level or sub level, they will, according to the other level signification, they can support for the change because these planets are influencing the Dasala and also the destiny. In Ketu Dasa, actually, this native got the change of job in Ketu, Venus, and Mercury. And Ketu, we had a detailed discussion in the EPS table with the periods. Just I am explaining only with the help of the periods only so that you can easily learn how the favorable and unfavorable key planets are influencing these planets. So in Ketu Dasa, Venus Bhukti, Mercury Antra, he got the change and he joined the job in Ketu Antra, right? Because Ketu itself is smaller period and Venus, Mercury in the period he got a new job. Job is happen for the getting the new job happened in the Mercury Antra itself. But joining period it is Ketu after 1 month notice period that Ketu during Ketu Antra he joined. So change cast in Venus Mercury. Then Rahu Mercury. Then Ketu Dasa, Mercury Bugdi and Mercury Antra itself. So it means all the Bugdis, Venus Bugdi, Rahu Bugdi, Mercury Bugdi, all in the Antra of Mercury itself, the change happened. There is no loss of job, only changes happened. So that is the Ketu is supported by the Mercury with the change, that is the Dasala. So that Mercury role is important. I already discussed Mercury, it is supportive for change through the support planet and also sublord is Sun, right? So now let us discuss how come that Venus and Rahu only and Venus, Rahu, Mercury only gave the change of job, not other planets. So now out of these planets, unfavorable planet, which are the change causing key planets, strong planets, Sun, Mars, right? Sun, Mars are the strong change causing key planet. Then comes the Rahu, right? So now let us check which are the planets are having these Sun and Mars and Rahu in their star level and sub level. Star level is important, then comes the sublord. Suppose if it is there in sublord, star level should favor for that. And apart from that, right? Look at Venus. Venus is having Sun in star lord. Sun in the source only, but star level, two level planet are favorable only. Sublord only Mars. Sublord is Mars. Star level is not unfavorable, right? So this is not bad. This is not strong enough to support for change, and because star levels effect is not indicating the what do you call changes, because source is sun is not playing role at the star level and 2a level planet. It is not even forming ruler link, so sun is important planet only at the source, right? So next one is the moon. Moon is having sun only at the last level. That last level planet is not forming ruling. All levels are favorable, so moon will not favor for change. Mars planet, star level Jupiter, sub level Saturn, they are all favorable. No role of sun is playing at the important levels. That so that Mars also not strong enough. Rahu itself is weak, and star level Mars has come, important key planet, and also forming ruler link. So that way, this is source and effect are combinedly supportive for change, and role of Sun is present at the supports. Sun is important, that is present in the star lord of the Mars. Sorry, Rahu star lord Mars is holding the Sun and Rahu, and other planets are favorable key planets. So it means this will support for change. Change means it should support for change through the star level, and sub level should favor for the job prospect. So that way this is happening favorable, and Rahu also there in star lord or the sub lord and forming ruler link. So that way that Rahu and Mars are three levels, it is ruler, and also the star level planet itself is Mars, is the change causing key planet and also influenced by the sun. This is favorable. So Venus is fine, Rahu is fine, and Jupiter is good on the favorable side. Star level Rahu and 2a level Mars, which we discussed here, it is playing role here. But if you look at that Rahu is talking about 2258, and source is talking about Lagna. Lagna Lord in the star of a planet is talking about 225. It is not talking about the 10,000 meters are going to experience or unfavorable or not experiencing the star level planet Rahu's 5 and 8. And moreover, this planet is not having the sun in its rulers, in its supports also at the star level and source level. Role of sun is not present. That way, it is not strongly supportive for the change. It is indicating some challenges, but not strong enough for the changes. Sublord planet is Venus. Venus is favorable with good grouping. So this is also supportive for the professional prospects. But when compared to Rahu, because Rahu in the star of Mars, Mars is this ninth cuspal sublord planet, which is the 2, 6, 10, 9, and supported by the sun, that favorable key planet, sorry, change causing key planet of the Dasa Lord itself is playing role. So that way it is at the star level, and remaining levels are ruled by the Jupiter. And here it is not like that. So that star level is indicating some weakness, and sublord is supportive. So that way Jupiter is comparatively less stronger than the Rahu for changes, and role of sun is also not playing role here. So next one is what? Next one is Saturn. Saturn is star level. This is good for the professional prospects. So it is not going to cause any change. And these are all indicating some challenges. Source and effect are not having that role of sun, and 2a level only sun. But these grouping are supportive for good job, right? Source and effect are supportive for good job only, not supportive for change. And this Mercury already discussed. Mercury all levels good with 8 and 12 signification already we discussed. That Mercury having got the Sun and sublord is Sun. Sun is there in sublevel. Here Sun is only at the 2A level planet. Sun is forming ruler link to all levels. So this planet is there in the result level. Sun is playing, forming ruler link to the Mercury, the 10th cuspal sublord. So this is also favorable. Destiny planet is favorable for change of job. Rahu change of job. Venus change of job. So that way, if you see that that native got Venus Bugdi Mercury Yantra, Rahu Bugdi Mercury Yantra, and Mercury Bugdi Mercury Yantra itself, right? So all so that the key planets of the Ketu Dasa, that Rahu, and importantly the planet which are influencing the Dasa Lord and also destiny planet is Sun and Mars. These Sun and Mars are playing role for the Venus at the star level, Rahu for the Mars at the star level, and for Mercury sub-level is Sun. So because of that, these planets, they have combinedly given change of job during their period. I think you are able to understand the role of the key planets. We can see just the colors are we have given based on our understanding, but based on the grouping, we can find which is better for trouble givers, which is better for change, right? So I think we're able to understand. Then one thing also we can see that the native got a promotion during this period. One which period in Ketu Dasa, he got a promotion also. So you look at the event we have selected as only jobs only, not the promotion. So we have to check the self-signification again and check the planet which are all having the strong favorable key planets for the promotions. So what are the planets significators for the promotions? Venus planet is 6, 10, 1, 1. This is good. And Mars also, because 2, 6, 10 cuspal star lot, 4, 11, 10, and 9. So this is supportive for change with the promotion, we can say. Mars also to some extent favorable because this is Karma Trikon, 4, 11, 10, 2, 16, and 9 sublot. It is also supportive, and the Jupiter. Lagna Lord, 6th occupant, 3, 7, 11, 6 sublot. This is also good key planet for the promotion. And Saturn 2, 3, 12, 1, and 7, it is okay, but 12th occupant, there is no 6, 10 or present, no 11, only 12. So this is not very strong. And Mercury also good only, but because of the 8 and 12, it is not strong enough. 10 is fine at the sub level, but 8 and 12 is not good. So in that case, Venus, Mars, Jupiter. Out of them, Venus and Jupiter are the strongest. Then comes the Mars. These are the, favorable key planets for the promotion. So now let us check in the Dasa Lord, which are the planets are having these favorable key planets. Ketu in the star of Mercury, okay, but sublord is Jupiter. So Mercury is moderate only because of the 8 and 12, not very strong. But Jupiter is there at the sublord and forming ruler link to other levels. So Jupiter is the strong favorable key planet supporting the Ketu Dasa for the promotion. Now, which are the planets are having this Jupiter in its rulers? Jupiter, Venus, and comes Rahu also we can take it, but Rahu is secondary. Here no Jupiter, here Jupiter only at the last level, and Mars is there at the sub level, but star level is not good. And here no, here star level Jupiter, but sub level is Saturn. Saturn is not so good. So that way this is not very strong. And 2A level is Rahu, so that is also not very strong. And what else? Rahu, Mars at the star level, favorable with some weakness, but Jupiter at the 2A level and sub level and forming ruler link to the star lord also. So this is okay, but some weakness are there definitely. And Jupiter itself is playing, but provided the other levels would favor, Jupiter and the star of Rahu, Rahu having got some weakness, because of this 2, 2, 5, 8, but it is not detrimental. It is supportive to some extent, but provided Rahu having got Mars, because Rahu connected to the Mars. Mars is the star lord also. Mars is our one of the supportive key planet when after Rahu and Venus. So Rahu playing and sublord is Venus. So source planet, result planet, planet and sublord are Jupiter and Venus, strong favorable key planet. And Venus also playing role at the support level, and Rahu is having not having Venus or Jupiter in its ruler. But I told you already, in case of Rahu or Ketu, check their Rasi Lord. Rasi Lord Saturn, that Saturn is having Jupiter and Venus both in its support. So indirectly, Jupiter and Venus are supporting the Rahu to through the sign lord Saturn. So that because of that, the star level planet Rahu getting the support of Mars and also Venus and Jupiter through their support through the second planet, that is Saturn. That weight is good, and Mars again playing role. So the Rahu, so Jupiter is strong enough, though second level planet has got some weakness, through the support reading supports favorable. Sublord is the one which is, suppose sublord is not Venus, sublord it is Rahu or then any other planet, definitely that Jupiter would have not given for the green signal for the promotion, because sublord, the star level planet, has got some weakness with the supports only getting the strength. But sublord planet itself is a very good key planet. Then also it is forming ruler link. Then it is going to be favorable. Otherwise, that will not be very strong. So in Ketu Dasa, Jupiter is good and Rahu also supportive, and Saturn is not good. And what about Mercury? Mercury in the star and all levels, Mercury is no Jupiter playing role. So Sun is the sublord, that is not good. Supportive for change, not for the promotion. So in that case, which are the planets? Ketu Dasa, Rahu, and Ketu, Rahu, and Sun, Jupiter are the planets can favor for the promotion. Out of them, which is stronger in Ketu Dasa? Obviously Jupiter, right? Jupiter is stronger, as we already discussed, and because Rahu has got some weakness because of this grouping. So in Jupiter, Ketu Dasa, Jupiter Bugdi and Rahu Antra, the native got the promotion. So identifying the key planets are important. Which are the key planets? Jupiter is strong key planet. And comes the Venus. These are the two key planets already discussed. The planet which are under the role of these key planet is Jupiter and Venus. Both are playing role for here, for Jupiter only. And the star level planet already having that Mars, another favorable key planet with some changes. It is not detrimental. And they are all getting the support of the Jupiter and Venus by way of supports. How Rahu represents Saturn, that Saturn is having that Jupiter. Saturn is sign of Jupiter itself, and Venus also connected. So automatically Rahu getting the support of both Jupiter and Venus and also Mars. So that is supportive, favorable. And that Jupiter is playing role at the 2 level and sub-level for Rahu itself and forming ruler link. Rahu also in the star of Mars is also favorable. So that way, this Jupiter and Mars, sorry, Jupiter and Rahu in Ketu Mahadasa, it is supportive for the promotion. So I think you are able to understand how to find the key planets favorable for the change and favorable for the promotions, and focus on those key planets and which are the planets, whether that destiny is supportive and whether the Dasa Lord is under the influence of the favorable key planets. Out of them, which are the favorable key planets are favorable, making that Dasa Lord supportive for the promotion, and which are the planets are having those favorable key planets in their rulers and also in supports that we discussed. And presence of key planets in the rulers and support is one point, and other rulers other than these rulers of the key planets, Other rulers also from source effect result, they should support for the such significations. Otherwise, it is not going to favor. I think you are able to understand. So we'll meet in the next example. Good luck.